So about myself, like my name is Vishwanath Sarunan, and I completed my BTech AI and DS in SNS College of Engineering, and I just got on board in Accenture. So it's been like 2 months, and the Accenture, like the work here is like it's good, and currently I'm in my training, and I just have the Databricks stream. So the Databricks is like a database, and it helps me like it helps to work with big data along with Python and SQL. So it's like a good stream. And then give me a minute. Then you asked about like okay, so basically like what are my strengths are like as you guys know, like we did SWOT analysis in our colleges, and from that SWOT analysis you would get just how well you are. You could just give yourself an evaluation so that you could do better. So based on that, my strengths are like I could communicate well, and the next thing is I could easily grasp any new technology that is happening, and I could just read the papers or documents as soon as I have the time, and I would just get apply get to apply that in my own self projects, so that I could get the projects like how I could get the coding involved, and I could keep on practicing. And the major thing is like becoming a software developer is like you have to uh, keep on learning. So you have to learn new things a lot. And the next thing is like when you compare, like don't just go with the compare like just with the strengths. Like you have to keep a cautious vision on your weakness, so that the weakness becomes strength like sometime. Okay. So the next thing is so you ask like how do you measure success? So success you can measure it by just being there. Like if you want, if you're organizing this meeting, everybody should speak, so that helps you to become successful in future. Because like if you organize something and if you're doing something, you should do it full hearted, like wholeheartedly. Okay. So if you give all 100% of yourself, you could just there is nothing but uh, the output will be like a successful event. Okay. So next thing is my greatest career achievement. Like I'm just in a training phase, so I'm not into the the entirely into the project. So uh, greatest achievements in career phase, like I've transitioned from being a college student and I've become a corporate employee. So that is a major achievements which for now. So do you have any other question, Amira? Please.
Okay, now what are the skills we have to gain now? Now currently we're doing a second year, so we don't know what to do. Next step we don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
So like the next step, like in your second year, it's like a very good. You have to start from start coding. Like all of you are from which background? Like AIDS, IT, CSE,
Yes, ma'am.
AIDS. Okay, okay, perfect. So AIDS, like it is like similar to IT, but you have to learn a lot about AI tools and AI concepts. Okay. So the best example is, have you used ChatGPT? I'm just asking, like just I'm
Nice.
interested.
We have used that.
Okay, you have used that, but you don't know what it's like, how it works, or what kind of model it has been trained on, or how the architecture is. You don't know that, right?
No.
Okay, so first you have to, like, whenever you use a tool or when you're using a product, you should learn about like how it functions and what are the things they develop in that software. I mean uh, the interface. Okay. So like as you can see that you can choose variety of career paths. Like first is like if you're completed like BTech, you can go with any field, like software engineer, AI/ML developer, database engineer, or like cloud architect, and like it goes on. Okay. So if you're like, if you know coding and if you want to do coding, you can choose the software developer part. Okay. So the software developer part involves like Java, Python, R, Ruby, and like any languages you want, you can have it in the software developing. And if you're not familiar with the coding and you want to do something in the tech field, you can go with networking. For example, like you can be a database architecture, or like you could be a cloud developer, or you could be just a network administrator, or security operations. You can be in security operations, like that. So based on your own interest, you can choose. Okay. So I know I love coding, so I just went into software developing. And as you know that software developing is not for like it is like basically like IT, CSE, VC, every graduates they apply for software development and get into that. But IT, sorry, AIDS and a bit specialized career paths, like you have to choose with AI/ML developing fields like that. But since in India, like there is not that much understanding about the projects involved, so we are like starting from software developer. Okay, so for software developer you have to go, and then you can go ahead with the AI/ML situation. So based on like as per your as per like you are in a second year, and you have to focus mostly on the programming language. Okay, so first learn about the syntax and semantics involved in the programming language. Choose any programming language you like. It can be Python, it can be Java, it can be like JavaScript, anything. Okay, just choose one and work on it. When I say work on it, you have to practice every day. Like just don't have to be a great coder, or like you just understand this stuff. And if it is like so easy, like you could just start with get the leap year, or get the prime number, or get the Fibonacci number, like that. You can just start with that, and you can just go ahead with DSA structures, and a better connectivity, like database you can connect with the programming language, like that. Okay, so first thing is programming language you should be familiar with. Then one other thing is like you have to be familiar with the database architecture. Like you can go with SQL, MongoDB, like structured database, or unstructured database. You can choose any one. Okay, and learn the queries. Okay, like the basic thing is like when you go with SQL, like there are a lot of companies still using SQL as their database source, and they can use that SQL thing. Okay, so based on my advice, like you should start with one programming language and one SQL. I mean, sorry, one database software. Okay, then the next thing is you start yourself with the cloud architecture. Like just understand what AWS means, what GCP, that is Google Cloud Provider, means, or you can go with Azure cloud platform, like that. Okay, just there are many free tiers. Just give your debit card, and you just have the 1 year free subscription, and you can just use anything. Okay, so you have to learn about cloud. Okay, the first thing is programming, second thing is database management systems, and the third thing is cloud architecture. So if you know these stuff, after that, like you just allocate 1 year to this. Okay, from second year to third year, you just learn all about programming language, database, cloud, and everything. Then go ahead with Git and GitHub. Okay, so learn about Git, and GitHub is like a repository. You can store your projects, and you can just host something in your free time, like, or you can do projects in that. So it's like that. Okay, so fourth thing is like you should know about Git and GitHub. Okay, so the fifth thing is like the fifth most important thing is like just have the passion. Like don't feel like it is a work that is you're doing, or you should do to get salary. Don't think like that. You should have the passion. Like, okay, so when you have the passion, you can just whatever big task they give you, you can just easily solve it, and you can do it. So the best okay, these are the five things which I want you guys to know about it. Okay, programming language, database, as cloud architecture, cloud, any cloud you can just use, AWS, GCP, Azure, anything. Okay, then the fourth thing is like Git and GitHub, and the last thing is like you have to have the passion. So after this, my advice is like don't learn everything on, like just learn everything and keep it aside. Okay, don't do that. Just learn them, and start working on your own project, or go to a hackathon. Okay, just go to a hackathon and try to win some just project your ideas, okay, over there. And yeah, go learn about the coding structure, and just go ahead with the hackathon, and try to have a good team, and work along with them. So that's it. Do you have any more question on that?
Sure, Anna. Thank you. And next questions will be asked by my teammates, Anna.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Good evening, ma'am. My name is
Yeah, good evening.
Deepika from AD department.
Hi, Deepika. Yeah.
Can you describe your role at Accenture and what are the projects you work on?
Okay. So my role at Accenture is like it is associate software engineer, which is like just like a bit less than what software developer guys do. So it's like associate software developer is my role, and I'm in a package called packaged app development associate. Okay, it's like just they just give the role. Okay, so the project which I'm working on is I'm not started with the project, but I'm currently in the training. and it is like database architecture. So database is like involved with Python and SQL, and also PySpark. So PySpark is a tool which helps you to get connected with the big data. Big data, you know big data, right? Guys, anybody know big data? Okay, no worries. So big data is like, how data is segregated, right? Like structured data, unstructured data, semi-structured data. So structured data is like you can make like you can import them with using tables, SQL. So basically, structured query language is like for structured data. So then comes semi-structured data. Semi-structured data is like Facebook data. Like you could have text, you could have images, you could have videos, audios, everything. Like every file stores in that. Okay. So next thing is like unstructured data. So unstructured data is completely different. Like it's like uh, uh, not any relational database can store these stuff. Okay. So you should have a big database, or like we will say like data lakes. Okay. So data lake is like you can store many unstructured data in. Yes, I want you guys to learn about data. What is data lake? What is data mart? And sorry, what is data warehouse? What is database? And everything you can learn. Okay. So this project is the stream I'm working on. Okay. So Databricks is my stream. Yeah. Next question, please. Guys, am I audible?
Okay, Anna, that's all the questions we have asked you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for spending your valuable time, Anna. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank
Okay.
you, Anna.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.